You better get away from that model. You guys are unqualified to be at this high-end place. Get down with the control line flyers, you bloodsuckers.
This is the guy, Scott, over here that owns that. What the heck, he's an aircraft mechanic.
Oh, you know him? He's a friend?
No, but we both know another friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mutual acquaintance? Yeah, mutual acquaintance.
From life in prison.
Oh, yeah, the big house.
You ought to put
You guys have matching tattoos, huh?
You ought to put some more cockpit detail in that. Man, that thing's beautiful.
That's a work in progress. It's got temporary paint on it right now. It's going to get detailed out.
When are they going to do the photo shoot, do you know?
I heard him
They're
just
lining up to that now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just heard him making an announcement. That is sharp.
Yeah.
Did you see that the big one down at the end they're working on?
The F-100?
No, it's in the tent, upside down. The Saab,
yeah, the
that was pretty
Saab.
cool, huh?
The Draken. Yeah,
A
that's
Draken, is that what it is?
Yeah, Saab, Saab AJ37.
Very cool.
I believe.
Where's Palco?
He didn't make it.
He didn't make it. Oh man, he's gonna be sorry for the rest of his life.
I guess he doesn't have enough vacation to do Brodacks and that. Like you said, the landing gear, yeah, there's no way to like fake that.
No.
You got to make the gear work the way it did on the real one.
You know what I love? Those bipes have little springs and the fake engines, the inline engine.
Right.
And I said Danny would figure a way to do this. Turn the engine with an 049 so that the valves went up and down. For those of us desperate for a trophy.
The airplane's out on the runway.
What's with all
for a
these
photo
strings?
shoot. I'm going to have Stan Alexander.
Gloria wants to
get out
watch
there
she's big into the World Cup.
for model aviation.
Oh, okay.
So
I'd like
we're
to see as
gonna,
many airplanes out on
I'm
the
gonna
runway
take her
as
back.
possible.
Is her country in and Brazil's not in?
No,
is it?
Brazil's not in, but she, to her,
It's important, yeah.
the World Cups.
That's more important than the SALT talks, than the strategic arm limitation. I've seen they kill the goalie when they don't win.
Oh,
All right.
Gloria is a very quiet person, but you
Get her
turn
watch.
get her watching the soccer game.
Yeah, it gets
She
emotional.
becomes like
huh? Well, look at how you get with a model plane. Or whatever. What's your other thing? Corvette? You have a vet or something?
I used to play soccer
guns.
a little.
Who?
I used to play soccer a little bit. That's a tough game.
Look at this. See, they don't do this in control. This would be a neat thing to do like at appearance judging.
Yeah.
I never thought of
Everybody
this.
out across
Yeah.
the
On
field.
the runway and
Well, we didn't do that at Brodacks this year, the group photo.
Yeah, at the end. That would have been neat. At the
Yeah,
end.
because
Yeah.
they have done that before.
Yeah, I know.
oh, well, I'll get. You're at the 8, ain't
The
you?
Super 8.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get together.
Okay.
What they got to do is at
And
appearance judging
we're
announce
still
it.
getting Glory to go up and fly aerobatics.
Yeah. Oh.
And the great, we got to go over to
The great plane.
the Great Lakes.
Howard Cases. Yeah, Howard Cases.
Is he coming today?
I don't
Or
think so.
This year?
No, I don't think
I didn't
so.
mean that today.
But his son even went up.
Yeah.
Amos
Oh,
went up in
okay.
it. Yeah,
all
it was
right. I'll
pretty
talk
cool.
to y'all later.
All right.
All right, see you, Bobby.
See you, Bob.
Look at this dragon stuff going on. I have these strings and stuff. Look at this one you need 2 guys to carry. Wow.
Oh,
Pretty neat.
The level of some of these guys' work.
Oh my God. Yeah, I want to get out here. They wouldn't say anything. I'm a big tough guy. They wouldn't say anything. You'll find me in prison. I'll be in a Mexican jail. This would be a nice little addition to our event if we could arrange something like this. It's pretty cool. Nobody carries the model. They push them. Oh, they're going all the way down the other end already. Wow.
Which way do you go? Which way do you go?
Okay, yeah, I saw that. That's your
If anyone would like to go out on the runway and take pictures, now's your chance. Spectators, now's your chance. Anyone.
the judges. We went to Sarasota. Okay. All right. Here's the class.
Well, okay, how many people?
It's as many as no limit. It's the top 30%.
Pull the pilot over so did you get him through the gun sights? Yeah, mean looking.
Sorry. Didn't one of these guys have one with shot a real gun?
No, not that I know.
Or a firecracker or something, I
AMA
remember.
does not allow any pyrotechnics.
Oh, maybe he's doing it illegally.
Yeah, there are people who do that.
I like pyrotechnics still with the AMA. Oh, look at the detail in this one. Oh my God, I didn't see this before. Look at the detail in here. Not sure you can even see this on the video.
miles north of Pittsburgh. Okay.
Closer to Youngstown.
Well, Youngstown's about, it takes us about an hour and a half to get into Youngstown. I can be in Pittsburgh, downtown Pittsburgh, in an hour. They have all the good interstate system going into Pittsburgh.
I'm in the Panhandle of West Virginia.
When are they gonna come out with another kid?
No, Stan, maybe next year.
I keep checking the website. It's just the same old.
Same old thing, isn't it?
Whoa, we got a gas.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about.
Whoever built this, I am impressed.
I think that's the coolest plane. out
That's
there.
neat. It flies good too.
That's was even the bigger shocker.
Yeah.
Well, it's electric powered, and I'm
Right.
like, holy.
That's pretty cool.
You still getting used to this one?
Oh yeah, I will be.
Take you a little while.
It's only been 9 years.
Uh-huh. No, I usually fly the Corsair. Thought I'd bring this one, see, I don't know what
Glacier. Did you ever see that one on the Discovery Channel? Yeah. Leading out of the ice and the green one.
Yeah, it is. The Chinese did a nice job. The siren on that. Now the hardware was.
That's sort of bad for you never use any of the hardware. It's fine. The only way about it or just convert it all over the U.S. Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah. That attaches to the back of the car. Look at this guy's got his stuff up in the windshield here. Very cool. Oh, maybe more. Well, we're going to head up to the AMA Museum, which the big benefit of that is see if anything new is up there, and we have to kill a couple more hours before they're going to let back on the field. It's put some kind of thing on the roof. They got my new Camaro here, John Cafaro.
Looks a little like a Mustang.
Not a Mustang, it's a Camaro.
I know it's a Camaro, but it looks a little like a Mustang.
We call John Cafaro Johnny Camaro now. Anyway, we're going to check out the museum. They always got some new stuff. You never know what they have. Always interesting stuff in there.
Is it a pickup or a...
No, this is a 3500 Lily 220.
Yes, go right ahead. Please do.
Shelley done signed it for us.
Sign
Did
your
she?
name.
My name's on the wall. I don't need to put it in the book.
Dave's the
Put your prisoner number.
No aliases.
You guys have been here before, I take it?
A few times.
A time or two? Okay.
Tyson, doesn't this feel like a NASCAR shop? Look at this stuff. How big's your grandson?
Well, he's 6 months, but he'll never get in that.
Make sure you get blue, not pink.
Yeah.
They're kind of sensitive about it at that age.
They've got 6, 12, and 18.
Shelley will know. Karen will know what time.
Oh, yeah.
And if, hey, you know, if the kid doesn't like them, you and I will wear them. You'll squeeze into that with no problem.
Oh, the little pink one?
Now, I bet if I went back in my videos, I could find when Sarah was working here.
Yeah, they go
And
6,
Sarah
12,
was doing the
18.
T-shirts.
Oh, look how cute this is. Look at the bag.
Here's Richard Oliver up here. Oh, did we have fun with Sarah? That was What year was Sarah? Kent, 99. Yeah, Elliot was here. Oh.
Look at the little...
I'll call you back in a little bit here. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'll talk to you.
Now, this is quite an honor, of course, and if you notice where my name is, right up on the top. That's pretty neat. Now, they've redone this display to my chagrin because they used to have the copy of Model Aviation that was here had the cardinal in it. And it's not. They changed it. They put something else in here. Where's my cardinal? Not getting the respect I should get here. Now, there's always new things here. Every time I come here, I had not seen this before. The bow-powered plane. You wind up the string as you back wind the propeller. That's pretty cool. And I'm not sure which of these might be new. We've kind of just seen a lot of them. Stuka, Magnum, Nobler. This used to be in the hobby shop. Steve Woolley's Cobra. See some of the nice workmanship, even though it's not in pristine condition, still very nice. Bob Palmer's Thunderbird. Some of the Jet Speed models. Is Kent in the back?
I don't know where is that.
Bob Gildini's. Bob Gildini's playing up here.
There's a couple chairs right now.
Look how thin the wheel pants are. That's always one of the things I've liked about this model. Two little scoops on each wheel pant. A little screen in the cowling. Three-bladed prop. Looks like an old Grish nylon. Now notice, this is a big thing. This is a Spinaflow muffler, if I'm not, yeah, it looks like a Spinaflow muffler. And it had an insert that looked like a corkscrew. Look at this little cooling fin. And he's drilled some holes to get some more gas flowing through there. And look at how the landing gear now. Those are 5/32 wire gear. Look how the angle in and everything. I think that's a really cool model. And one we haven't seen before. That's a relative new one. Bob Hunt's Genesis up here. This has been donated by Jeff Troy. This display is nice. It's like a typical carrier deck. And back when I was growing up, carrier was a very, very popular event. I made one model. I made an Enya 60 Sterling Corsair. Believe me, it didn't dominate the class. Always nostalgic looking at the old hobby shop. What are you shoplifting, Tyser? See, he's putting a Vico spinner or something in his pocket.
You get all our shirts,
P82, F82, excuse me. Keith Trossel's Nats winning. We have the Nats winning flight of his Martin Baker. Extremely well detailed model, very realistic. When you move the controls, the yoke inside moves around. Very, very detailed. I don't remember the number, but he was describing to Joe Adamusco and I about the screws. They're like the smallest screws I guess he could find that he used to make the rivets. Oh, that's a beauty. There is just stuff in here to see. And every year there's something new. Every year there's something different. Oh, look at this. How cool would this be? Bandrock. Dynajet Stunter. And that was never here before. It's the first time I've seen this. He's got asbestos all along the bottom. Bandrock, you should be building this. That is cool. Spitfire. I walked right by that Spitfire there. Spit with retracts. Oh my God, nice. Scale prop.
It's got a compound piston. So, you know, 12 at 10 feet, you couldn't have a single one because right downhill.
And what we've typically done in the past is we've waited, if there is a rainy day or something, we usually spend some time here. They have a real neat thing, the library, where you can look up various people, George Aldrich as an example, and see their life's accomplishments. Some of these models, wow. Oh, now we're talking a model. Hey, sweeper. Look at this engine. Holy man, it looks like a motorcycle engine.
It's like a Volkswagen.
How many cubic inches is that engine? Does it say? Did you read this?
I hadn't read it. I just.
Holy man, it's aluminum too. Something new every time you could hear. Look at a four-bladed prop on. I wonder if this is counter-rotating. Kent, look at the size of this engine. You know what? This is a counter-rotating prop. It's got some kind of gearbox up there. I can never figure out how they do this.
This must have been some of our military.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at the tires on this thing. Wooden hubs. Now what is this thing in the back? It's not a seat. It can't be a seat in there. That's something that pops up.
That's probably a parachute.
A parachute, yeah. Whoa. That is wild.
The landing gear's got big rubber bands.
Yeah,
that cross the
yeah.
struts.
Yeah. Look at the carburetor, where the carburetor is on that engine. I mean, that's like a moped engine or something. And that's got to be a gearbox for the counter-rotating props out in the front. That's what I'd like to see, the blueprints on how they do that. What's in there, theater?
Theater.
Oh, okay. Oh. You could be playing windy videos in here. I didn't even know this room was here.
Well, it didn't used to be. It used to be blocked off there.
Yeah,
That desk.
the library was here, where you could look up stuff. That's a monster. Wow, some cool stuff here. I think you're right. That might be a parachute in the back.
Model airplanes can make wonderful things happen. They've been called aviation you can hold in your hands. Inquiring minds begin to dream, and those dreams eventually take flight. The magic of flight then comes to life.
That's cool. Look at this.
Model airplanes are the essence of life, distilled into a personal experience. Through them, you can touch the source of inspiration from which the world of aviation continues to grow and reinvent itself. Model airplanes spark a sense of wonder in the young and keep it fresh and alive for people of all ages.
Youngsters like us.
Sharing the trials and joys of model flight creates lasting bonds of friendship that can change the lives of model builders. Model aviation is not a substitute for flying full-scale airplanes. Models are a unique part of the world of aviation in their own right. They offer the world of flight on a scale you can create by yourself and hold in your own hands. Model airplanes inspire dreams, pose challenges, test limits, and bring out the best in those who love them. This is the story of the good things that happen, all because of model airplanes. In the beginning, model airplanes were very simple. The earliest flying models served as tools for experimenters seeking to unlock the secrets of human flight. During the early decades of the 20th century, model airplanes became the focus of a new activity that from the onset was science as well as sport, education as well as leisure activity. Today's model airplanes span an amazing range from deceptively simple-looking gliders to marvelously complex radio-controlled scale replicas. These models in all their variety provide a challenge and fulfillment to people from all walks of life. The builders and pilots who do model airplanes love to share their stories of modeling challenges and accomplishments. Many of them discovered their love of model airplanes at an early age, and building and flying models has been an important part of their lives ever since.
When I was about 6 years old, I asked my father, "Dad, when you were little, what did you do for fun?" And he said, "Son, well, I built and flew model airplanes." And it was at that moment, I'll never forget it, this light went on. I said to my dad, "I want to do that." And he took me down to the hobby store and we bought a model airplane kit that he thought I could build.
I was kind of born into the hobby. My dad got my two brothers and myself started at a very early age, as his dad got him started in it. It always led to my wanting to do well in school because I had a goal. I always wanted to fly real airplanes.
Something very special happens to people at the moment they discover model airplanes. The spark of inspiration that lights when that first model actually flies seldom goes out. It burns even stronger when model airplanes are a shared family interest.
Well, we started flying when the boys were 10 years old. I had some models given to me, and I went out to try to learn how to fly it, and they came along, and it wasn't too many times out before they had to have an airplane of their own.
The first plane I learned how to fly was a Sagita, and then I got more, the second plane I think I got interested to was Smiley, which I have here right now, and it's electric.
So you girls are all model aviationed out, is that possible?
Look at this picture.
All right, Kent's watching the end of the movie. I think it's time for lunch. Whenever Kent and I don't agree, he usually wins. I'm not sure. Time for lunch. It's a good movie that they have. As I look in the mirror, it looks like Les Demet is stalking us. We're headed back to field. See if they're going to let us on the field, or we're going to have to wait, I'm sure, some amount of time. The RC scale was good, the museum was good, lunch was good. And it looks like the air is still pretty good, so if they're going to let us fly, I guess they are. I guess we're going to find out right away. And just in time, Richard Oliver gets here. Well, you got the right idea, Frank. Just in time. I found you. I like you. Just in time. What's all that junk you're bringing? Where's the plane?
Some of us really need the good stuff.
Not me.
It doesn't ride in the back.
Does he make you ride in the back? She's out under the white tent.
Oh, okay.
We just tented up 5 minutes ago. Boy, there's guys here swearing you owe them money, you owe them props, you owe them planes. I said, I get to them first.
And they're all my mother.
I'm the opposite. I give. I don't take.
Oh.
Enjoy. Car for a while.
Yeah.
See, as soon as we pit up, the wind blows.
I got my hat on.
It was great until Frank opened. Wait, watch your plane, Frank. It's jumping around.
It's tied down.
Big jobs on parade.
Jobs,
Man, that's big jobby, baby.
Big jobs with big motors.
Oh, yeah.
It takes just as long to build this thing as a big classic.
Yeah, it probably does. I got your prop in the van, by the way. Don't let me leave without it.
I got props from Richard. You don't know.
So you could make a profit on it. Don't tell Richard a thing.
Hey,
He's got lots of money.
Hey, seriously, those were just to be. Those were.
Oh, okay. I
really
don't.
didn't. I really didn't expect anything like that.
Let's see the monster here.
The monster.
Monster's very nice.
Very good. Very good. I'm impressed.
Oh, yeah. It's better looking at it closer, too.
Well, I have trouble. Oops.
That's all right.
Oh, it's its own. I have trouble convincing him that one of the things that's allowed me to get way more credit than I ever deserve is just having a nice looking airplane.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that never hurts.
Yeah.
That certainly is a good looking plane.
It's a very nice plane.
You put checkers on the bottom, or?
No.
Yeah, that's nice.
This is full scale.
Okay.
This is.
No, I wanted to see this bitch you're always having. You can't make the pipe long. I could make that a 1/16 of an inch longer, you baby.
Hey, being a Dremel tool can make it a foot longer.
You go get a pizza. When you come back, you'll have a 30-inch pipe in the plane. How much does this guy weigh?
68.
68? Oh, 76. What are you worrying about? Hell, Frank's got a 76 in his big job, and he's not happy with it either.
I couldn't detune the 76 enough, so the 67 went in and even it's detuned quite a bit.
Yeah, of course.
It's just not enough airplane to pull around.
Now, what wing is that? Is that a...
That's kind of a GOXL.
Okay.
But it's been chopped off on the tips, and I cut the trailing edge off so that I could thicken up the flap.
Oh,
So
the
it wouldn't
same
be-
wing that you use in your plane. That's a good wing, yeah.
I had to cut the trailing edge forward about a ½ inch so that I could get a 3/8 flap on it instead of 1/4 inch. I didn't want the real thin flaps, so they always warp on me.
Now we're going to try to get unloaded here, although air looks a little funky, not terrible, but well, we want to get our spot in the rotation here if we can. No, the air is still crappy. Another couple hours. Yeah. It'll be crappy for another couple hours. People are coming out, but really no good air here.
This is what you're going to end up with in the contest.
Yeah,
I mean, you know,
there's no doubt about it. I don't know what the hell that means.
I'm going to tell you, that right there is a stiffness of wing probably.
Very nice.
Looks good in the air. I haven't
Oh no, it looks good.
Looks good. Presents well.
All your stuff presents well. You got to go to Eye for Color in that. And it's a shame that mouse took a bite out of the wingtip, isn't that just as... That looks cool as hell when it's flying. She should have took a bite out of the tail too. That would have been neat.
I tried that. I couldn't get that to work.
You punked out. The word is punk out. And
Punked out.
yeah, it does look nice. Sistrema, what does that mean? Is that a Spanish word, or?
It was the name for an electronic music album I did. That
oh, okay.
The name didn't make the cut.
So
I wanted to use it on something.
Where it won't make the cut in planes either. Like my name.
Makes no difference. It
Where's
makes the
Strega?
cut,
Strega
I
means
make
the
the
witch. It looks nice, Jim.
Yeah, it's unusual to say that.
Well, Gleason on the other circle taking a practice flight while we get ready. Oh, where's your model?
Sorry?
Where's your model?
In the car.
Why don't you bring it out so you can go and down? You can't be famous with a plane in it.
We've had a flight, it's okay. It's good.
I don't care if it flies, I want to see it.
You fly in England, you fly 10%. You fly in America, you fly 20%. That's the only thing I have to say.
You got to be such a good finisher that I'm all intimidated that I won't win the contest. Bad enough I got Aaron getting better and better by the minute over here. Oh my God.
About middle order in that country, you know. So he comes middle order if it's kind of maybe 6 or something.
Well, somebody's got to be in the middle. Not everybody can be. Not whoever the top gun is.
He won't listen to any criticism or comments. You know, bother to him after a while.
That middle is his funnest good life.
Well, you know what.
I had a friend, in fact a very good friend, he married my sister, and I told him he could save 10% of his salary, because he made a lot more money. I'm buying cars, I'm buying sex, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And just recently had his house foreclosed on, and was man enough to say, you know, you don't miss the place, you miss your house when they take it. My God.
You had a lot of rental troubles.
All gone. All the rentals are oh. Lost a lot of money, but at least I'm rid of them. My last tenant is still in jail. He took a gun out on 3 cops. That was enough to push me over the edge.
What's happened with the Keefers? Any news on the Keefers?
Yeah, they're back flying. Yeah, absolutely. No, he may. I don't know. They've been to local contests. They're about. I think he's an airline pilot.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, he must be 30.
To be honest, I don't know. But
he came out to the UK when he was about 17 or 18.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
And we took him to Europe to a couple of meetings over there. And he had a whale of
Oh, he was a great kid. No doubt about it. I don't know how he's turned like if he has a wife and kids. Maybe not. Who knows? Well, that I don't know about. I'm not going to bat on anything like that.
I mean, he had such a big target, didn't he?
Yeah, it was tough. It was a tough thing. Hal Gleason, first practice flight. This the same one you had a couple of years ago?
Yeah. Just finished the nose.
Okay. Have you had your buddy paint it for you?
No, I've done it all.
Oh, you got a line reel. Cool.
Just so I know, and I've got the tsunami one at home.
Yeah, very cool.
So I know what.
You need a matching shirt, though.
I just feel paint down here.
Maybe we should just rip all your skin off till the bones are showing.
Just feel paint down it.
This actually is kind of a pseudo copy of a real model.
It is. It's a copy
of
a
laser. It was a laser, right?
Yeah, laser.
Yeah.
I think it's an extra or laser. It was an extra. At Vino, who was a copy of the real Mustang that caught fire at Vino in 2001.
Okay. I've seen bikes painted the same way.
Yeah.
Hayabusas and stuff where they copy
paint.
that paint job.
That's bike paint, and that's $1,400 a litre. Per lesson or half. It's getting old though, it's what, 9 years old now?
Still not up to Jim Aaron's standard.
I don't want it to be.
But then nobody else is either, so.
I'm glad someone caught that.
Isn't it a bitch when you get good, they rub your nose in? It's so comfortable being bad at things. Nobody knows you're there.
Ah, Mr. Walker!
Hey, well.
Is that the Aaron Monster?
Aaron Monster.
You made it.
I made it. Thanks to Howard.
Yeah. Somebody dripped some paint on that thing, man.
He said it's a Boeing design. The paint didn't stick.
The paint didn't stick, eh? Okay.
That's very clever. I like it.
Huh. What the heck is this? Holy smokes. You had nothing better to do than to paint a reel.
You can always spot a guy with no life. That just jumped right out at you.
It worked. Hot dog.
Canty wants you to test it out for him.
You can fly it. Put 10 grand on the table before you fly it, okay?
Go paint you another line reel.
What did I say?
I said, go paint you another line reel.
Now, you know, it'd be funny while he's flying, we'll take his line reel and pour some acetone on it.
No,
what are you laughing about? It's your line reel.
No, in the hard line, this, it wouldn't make any difference.
This is the same one you had at Brodax a couple of years ago.
I've just finished the nose, that's all. Because it got a bit hot.
What happened in the front? The paint peeled up or what?
Yeah.
Flip it over, Ken. I haven't seen the bottom. Is the bottom the same?
Yeah.
Similar?
I've just put a new motor in it for this year as well, or another motor.
Which one is that?
Well, that's the 72, because I had the 82, and then we're not allowed to run the 82. It's got a moon. It's a Johnny Vegas wing. It's got a Moon Brothers choke on it.
The Venturi and everything is from the Moon Brothers?
Yeah.
That always works good.
Yeah, 7mm.
Yeah, that works.
Those Satos really love that, those Moon Brother things.
Well, they get theirs to run well. So if theirs runs well, why wouldn't yours run well?
Tell me about this tip. I remember something about it.
Yeah, you got a tricky tip weight box?
No, the whole tip comes off. So you've got
440?
Yeah.
Get him a 440. We need show and tell entertainment value here. And you always have such creative stuff, Paul.
This is Roy Cherry's idea. This is not mine.
No, it was something really neat.
I remember, yeah. And I remember Paul was trying to steal credit for it when it was somebody else. Al Raby, I think, published this.
I'm sure someone's done it before me. But it was.
That's actually pretty cool.
But you can move the tip weight forward or back. What does that do? Well, it stops the outboard wing. If the outboard wing's stalling, because tip weight's too far forward or it's nose head or tail lever, you move it back. And I've moved it forward and it makes the plane fly better.
I remember there was something about it.
And also it's a neat way of doing a wing take box.
You showed this at Brodak, if I remember right. And you had 64th plywood lining the two edges. So it's a nice clean joint. I remember that. NASCAR, here we come. Yeah, it still looks good, Paul.
Yeah, these flies. How long? When did I flew it? I took it to Alvain 2 years ago. Oh, sorry.
You know Al's been in a horrible accident, huh?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I heard. No, I've heard bits on Stuka Stunt and
yeah, no, it's
the
a serious thing.
Yeah, fingers, the hips.
Yeah.
He tried to race a car across the road, I heard.
The car always wins.
But the thing is, how old
in
is he?
any
How old is
accident
he?
between a car and a locomotive,
Yeah,
the
but
locomotive always
you
wins.
heard 2 years ago he did.
No, but he's
when
in
he
good
fell
shape.
When he fell over last time, and he fell over the brick looking at some.
But yellow is, when you go to the Ferrari Club meeting, they're all wearing yellow hats. I don't know what for. Whether it's celebrating.
Well, yellow's the new black, red, and black. White's the new black. Haven't you got it in America?
I have none
Don't you
of
have
that.
the matte black cars in? Sorry, don't you have the matte black cars in America?
Yes, the bike. You even make the bike. Some of the R1s you can buy. Yeah.
Carbon black, beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like flat black.
Yeah, in fact, well, the McLarens we get in England, the racing cars, the road cars, they're flat black and they're beautiful. You know what else? Turn the lights off, you can't see them at night.
Yeah. All right, Richard Oliver's fueling up for his first flight here.
Well, yeah, so.
We haven't seen this plane fly yet, so we'll tripod it and check it out.
sound more like it. But I had a red. I had a big wig. I didn't even see it on nothing. One of my big army displays was giving me 122 ounces. I flew it on 18. Covered two on the line with the block. They were so tight. I thought, 25, a little bit go tough. But, as I say, when they say you've got a fly plate, it's like 50, 60 pounds. It's like a fly plate. These points, 5, 10, 15 pounds. You can't control them. You can't fly it. Have you got those spinners? Yes, I got. Yes, I have those spinners. No, I don't think I have those spinners. That's the spinners we have to go. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, I'm right. I'm on two and three.
If my wife loved me, I'd have a bottle of water too.
Where is the van? Where's the van? See you later.
I'll get it. I'll wait till after this flight. I'll get some. I'll get some for all of us. Getting hot out here.
How was your first flight?
So Kent got a flight. I got a flight and the overflow cap came off. I'm not sure why. I had to make a new one. So now we're ready to go. We hope.
But it's just typical crap. It's the air. You go out there and try to burn, one in, you're going to be up all night. Something happens. Put it in the car and enjoy the rest of the work.
That was the first one.
I'm making through that anyway. If I thought I could stand standing for about 2 or 4 days. That's on the thing.
To do that is a big deal, right? Well, no, I told him,
Frank Williams.
I need to go get some sandals. He said, I'll sit in the mall. You go do what you gotta do. When he come out, we'll go. He sat in the mall. He wouldn't go in the shopping center. No.
Into the corn! Oh, bloody hell. I've done that. I've done that.
Who was that? Frank Williams.
And why did it cut? So how's Karen?
How about you? How have you been? I'm okay. I heard a lot about your girls from Yakima.
Yeah. Oh, she loves them. She wants to adopt them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're good girls.
She doesn't seem to be your father, but she's
Well, I don't think I am actually. I think I was on holiday that week.
So how old are your girls?
20 and 17.
22 and 17?
No, 20.
Oh,
17.
20 and 17.
I'm 50 next week.
Well, I'm not far behind you.
Okay, you coming home with me?
Are you still seeing the woman that you brought?
No, that ended 4 years ago now. 4 or 5 years ago. No. Well, I was going to come. The only trouble is one is very expensive to get here, and also they had rules on the planes on the plane because of 9/11. Now they've relaxed them.
John was telling me that you didn't have any difficulty at all.
No, they didn't even want to know
We
today.
went to Tucson,
Yes.
and they grabbed Ruby the minute we got out of the van at the airport. They started to look in the box. We must open that for us, sir. He said he never fly with planes.
Yeah, well, what happens is with mine are take apart, and what they do is they scan them.
Yeah, do that.
No, you can't with an aluminium. Yeah, because it's aluminium. They can't scan aluminium. We were told not to make aluminium boxes. We did a lot of research. When we came the first time, we bought full-price oil. But after 11, we spoke to Mr. Plug. No good. You can't have anything they can't scan. When we turned up to Chicago one year with our full-size boxes, and we had the whole box all over the. And I tell you what, it was an area about 5 of these is covered.
No damage.
All the box apart, everything, because they couldn't out. And he's in there with a swabbing the tank out. So John said,
Okay, next up, Richard Oliver.
He had spare one. But now I put brand new tanks in.
Smell like castor oil.
That's it. Because once they smell it, they start looking. So the whole box, all inside the box, the whole box, it smells like something out of some person's dog. But it throws the computers on. Because the computer in my box. We've got bolts to it.
Okay, Richard Oliver.
And they don't want any agriculture. The older box is just too fast for it. Yeah, no, it's very hard. I could have bought a full-size box. Full-size box.
Except in Detroit. Because that happened on Christmas Day when they got that underwear box. Oh, well, I can tell you, Detroit, they body scan. You wear full body scan. Because I went to Socarla because I wanted to see the body scan. And like I said, the body scan, you have to go slow and the underwires, you can see it. But they just full body scan. You have to walk. Yeah, right here.
Get a road jet running.
Stand up to that. Watch Richard fly now.
Oh, is that him flying?
Yeah, that's it. I got to evaluate his flight. I'm videotaping it.
I'm definitely going to become a customer.
You get those controls loosened up at all?
Well, I don't know. I lubed the hell out of them, so get out here. If I can get the engine running decent, I can start cranking on it.
Has Richard seen it yet?
You know the joke. They arrested him, they his arms, they put him in jail for 2 weeks. Pending. That's what Jen said. There's a can on the bottom of that Jen. And he said, I was only joking. He said, yeah, don't like that. So he said, and he said, no, you're not travelling now. And they both travel. And they said, no, you don't know. And he lost his holiday everything. Only because he's going to travel. You don't get travel with people.
Well, that's exactly what happened.
He's very polite, very nice. He has no feedback from himself.
Yeah, that's what happened to Congressman Turner his coat bag, which had all the 80 stuff in there. They put 2 bottles of water in it. Well, they maybe go through there and while they take it to this thing, like a strip, see if there's any chemical. It's the formula, but it's the what you make that of. That's it. And then they took
I could say work Friday and I work long hours in the week. 6 in the morning to 8 at night.
Do you want it
I
or
don't
not?
work Friday and come away this week.
The rule is 3 hours.
Yeah, it's over there. Yeah, holding
Right there at the driveway on that.
Hold your nose.
Hey, Wendy, you know Rich's cell number?
My cell number?
Rich Shacklebone.
I don't think even Karen has it in her.
My phone's in the car.
I don't think so.
Oh, I have to get it from him, I guess.
He's due to be here.
He should be here,
Yeah.
I didn't bring my phone. The last time I brought my phone here,
Unless the caravan with John DePayo didn't
I
work
don't bring it in. Yeah, but I've got internet, so I could talk to my girls on internet and my friends. So I
Oh, is that Rich's car down there? Looks like a truck down there.
No. It's a red truck like his. Yeah, maybe. I don't think he'd fly in the grass though. He hates the grass.
Yeah, he wasn't leaving till this morning. He said about 10 o'clock. He said he was leaving.
He said he'd be about 3 or 4.
Did he travel with John?
Yeah, they were running the caravan.
Okay.
So John can go home when he wants to go home.
The grass is very forgiving.
Or whatever he wants to do.
A couple of years ago, I put a screw back into my tank. He was bigger than me. I did the same thing. I wrapped it around the hole with wires and a mound, and he just got one and
I remember that. Yes, I remember that.
yeah, everybody agrees. Make good video tape on Wendy's video. We stay after that when it's flying. That's even better. Do you remember that, Wendy?
What's that?
The flying the Stearman.
Oh yeah.
I love that. I've still got that video tape. Brilliant.
Stearmans are good, baby.
Yeah, they are brilliant, that video. That fly that Stearman.
You look so handsome with that leather hat on.
Fixes layer. My mate Peter Jackson is still to this day dead jealous because he's the only one of the few days he hasn't training. We have truck load. Must have been too much fuel back. There's a block fuel. It's it. It's not too bad. Downdraft or something, so it's better just to enjoy it. When I went to our way, I flew in weather worse than this, and I didn't enjoy it, but you know. If you travel 3,500 miles to fly, you die.
Same glow plug?
Yeah.
You are a tough man. I have to. I got that on video too. As if you didn't want to see that over and over again. No, you did. You did just what I tried to do with the Novanta. Run for the corn. Only there was no sign out for you. You beat me by one sign. When you're in the bottom, it don't get any worse. Oh my God. It'll puff down in another hour or so, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Last night it was puffadooley at the end. Well, there's no reason you can't fly. It's just a little unpleasant. Little unpleasant. So his new name is Fleet of Foot.
I'm telling you, huh?
I'll tell you.
Pegasus.
Pegasus. Boy, they never let you live it down.
No, that's a merciless.
Merciless bunch. I'll tell you.
So what's a good maneuver to test it?
I wouldn't pull out of the wing over as the first test. I'd be thinking a couple of round inside and outside loops. I heard you was cheap about replacing parts, but I don't know. Ooh. Nah.
Float sideways, doesn't it? Yeah. But brings in the crank.
No, you didn't do that like that. In grass?
No, I think it just flooded while it was laying there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, guaranteed.
We got some love boys over here. You
Listen,
know?
There's a nudist camp just on the other side of that.
Say what?
45 years, no nudity yet. Not nowadays.
Oh, it's been a long dry spell.
He just wants to fly with all the big kahunas over here, Kent and Windy. The kahuna tuners. What this is all about here. Maybe go over and see if Richard needs a hand. He's going to try to get some practice on the circle I was using.
See, before it was here. Now it's traveled all the way over.
Well, when I left Houston, it had gone all the way over.
Oh, had it? I didn't
You
know.
may not just seen it. It's another one of those joints that just can't wait till the pierce points is over.
As soon as it's over, put a piece of Scotch tape right on top of it so you don't get any oil in there.
Yeah. But I know it when I do these things, and I should lay, if nothing else, 2 or 3 layers of silk span on it, but carbon, veil, anything, and I don't. I get it painted on and say, you know, I should have done that.
Here's the sentences you don't want to be using. When they start with the words, I should have, blank.
Also, one of the reasons why Al flies a very fast airplane as far out as it'll go to get all the attention he can get.
Right.
And he's got 4 ounces of nose weight and 6 ounces of tip weight.
Felt nose heavy, but I got it on the CG where he marked the plans.
I mean, he goes to turn a corner.
Okay, if you have this where Al marked the plans, that's 15%. That's that's as far forward as I've ever flown a plane. And I've flown Al's planes.
Out here, you can't.
I mean,
No, you can't do that.
And there's the spar.
Yeah.
And there's his.
That's where he calls
That
for
little
it.
X right there. That
Well,
little,
it's his design, but
which is a little.
But yeah, trust me, I've flown all of his airplanes, and it is a workout.
It is.
Oh yeah.
And every turn has to start 3 maneuvers out.
If you need to join a gym, you just sign up with Al for flying lessons.
That's cool.
I'm so out of shape. It definitely makes a difference.
But
until I can get in some kind of shape, and
yeah,
I just want everything to run and stay together and start turning circles because of building this. Like I even put it on the internet because of building this. I haven't flown. I did a contest in Topeka with my old Magnum, and just made a mess of it. But just to see what the pattern felt like. Of course, this will be the second flight. See if I can get her.
When the motor dies on Al's airplane, you just lay the handle down. It's going to land itself because you ain't doing nothing.
I'm bouncing.
Yeah, I remember I flew the Bearcat when it was really howling too. It was really howling. He was thinking this dude's gonna fly my plane and crash it. I said, Al, forget it.
Was it heavy on the lens?
Oh my God, it's like flying 3 planes of mine. And mine are heavy. People fly my plane and they complain it's too much.
One of his videos or whatever, 210 was the way to go.
210, 215 is.
So I went 210 and brought it with me and luckily threw it in there.
Al flies 240s, 250s,
Really?
260s,
See,
and 20% nitro sometimes. But he runs as big a prop as he can possibly get on it. Me, I don't. I like a 14-inch prop that's turning about.
Well, he said the 14 was what he ended up with, so.
He's tough.
Look at that finger. Look at that.
He's tough.
It never grew back either.
Okay. That's the one he bites when he goes to bed. Mommy, give me more food. I'm hungry.
That one's not going to grow back either. But the finger's dead. And the doctor.
I'll trade you my shoulder for your finger. I could live with that finger a lot easier than my shoulder.
When I went to the doctor, he says, "Well, let me hook those nerves back up." And I said, "Why?"
You know the doctor.
I don't care if I can feel anything.
The doctor told me we damn near have to.
Clips it won't hurt.
He said to fix your shoulder, we have to take your arm off. I said, I don't think so. I can live with that pain.
And we'll beat. Hey, Paul.
I can pick up hot items now, not burn.
Yeah, but when I was built, they didn't make take aparts.
No.
I'm gonna find some more tail weight. Yeah, you really only need one, don't you?
Okay, so what we're looking at is more tail weight. And your thing went okay with the glow plug? You didn't change your glow plug?
Yes, I did.
You did, you cat.